Hello students, today we have reached at the end of our poem Rabbi Ben Ezra by Robert Browning. Yesterday we have read that Rabbi was talking about that metaphor of a potter who is making a picture on his spinning wheel. Rabbi here used the picture for man, the potter for God himself, and that wheel is the wheel of time. And he says that it is not we who are doing anything to shape our life. It is the potter himself, means the God himself, who is doing that work of shaping our life. Means he is doing all. We are that clay lays passively. जो क्ले है, जो मिट्टी है, वो उस स्पिनिंग व्हील पे क्या करती है? पेसिवली स्टे करती है. इट डजंट डू एनीथिंग. और कौन सी शेप उस क्ले को दी जा रही है, ये कौन डिसाइड करता है? द पोटर, जो उसे बना रहा है. इसलिए वो कह रहा है कि हम जो भी एफर्ट करते हैं या हमारी तरफ से जो कुछ भी किया जा रहा है, दैट इज़ नॉट व्हाट मेक्स आवर लाइफ or what makes the meaning, the outcome of our life, because what will happen or what is to happen has been already decided by the potter, by the God himself. Now continuing with that same analogy of potter, he says that what though the earlier grooves which ran the laughing loves around the base no longer pause and praise. What though about thy rim skull things in order gleam grow out in graver mood, obey the sterner stress. Now he is talking about that design of that picture or that cup or that pot, whatever is made by the potter. So here he is putting a kind of image analogy. He says that what if that the grooves at the base, means when the picture was being made, and if you know it that it is made from the base side always, है ना. अगर आपने कभी कुम्हार को वो अपना मटका बनाते हुए या अपने जो भी वेयर्स हैं वो बनाते हुए आपने देखा हो, तो जो पोट होता है, जो बर्तन होता है, जो भी वो बनाता है, वो हमेशा बेस की तरफ से बनता है. यानी मतलब उसे रखा जाता है और उसका जो बेस है, उसका जो पेंदा है, वो पहले बनता है और ऊपर फिर उसका जो मुंह है, उसका जो सिरा है, जो अपर एंड है, वो बाद में बनता है. सो हियर ही सेज दैट व्हाट इफ दोज ग्रूव्स और दोज designs, those patterns which were being made at the base, if they represent the smiling loves, if they hold the pictures of Cupid, if they hold the pictures of a very happy life, or the grooves or the patterns of a happy life, no longer pose and praise. Still you can't pose there and press your fingers only at that place. You have to move forward, है ना. मतलब भाई जो पिक्चर है, मान लो उसने एक एनालॉजी वो यहाँ जो प्रस्तुत कर रहा है, जो रबी या पोइट जो कहना चाह रहा है, वो क्या कह रहा है कि मान लो एक मटका बनाया जा रहा है या एक कप बनाया जा रहा है, एक बोतल बनाई जा रही है, और उसका जो बेस है ना, उसका जो पेंदे वाला हिस्सा, यानी जो लोअर हाफ पार्ट है, मान लो वहाँ उसने फूल पत्तियाँ बनाई हैं, है ना. मान लो वेरी ब्यूटीफुल इमेजेस वर मेड देयर, एंड ऑन द अपर साइड व्हाट दो अबाउट दाई रिम, और जो रिम वाला हिस्सा है ना, जहाँ मुंह है, जहाँ जो अपर साइड है, इट हैज़ द स्कल थिंग्स इन ऑर्डर ग्रीम इन ग्रेवर मूड. अगर वहाँ the potter might have changed his mood, है ना. Earlier he has those playful, those pleasant, those very beautiful and very lovely images, but when he reached up to the brim, there at the upper side, there he has changed his mood, and it has become a bit graver, a bit sadder, and there he has craved the grim things like skull, like death itself, है ना. मान लो जो पोर्टर था उसने जो पेंदे वाला हिस्सा था उसमें क्या बनाई थी, वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, वेरी लवली, वेरी अट्रैक्टिव इमेजेस थी, है ना। और जो ऊपर वाला जो हिस्सा है, मुंह वाला जो हिस्सा है, वहाँ जो पेंटिंग्स बनाई वो स्कल्स की, है ना, खोपड़ी की, डेथ की, मतलब वो जो वेरी ग्रीम, जो वेरी सैड, वेरी ड्राउनी जो पिक्चर्स हैं वैसी उन्होंने बनाई। स्टिल ही सेज दैट यू कैन नॉट पोज एंड प्रेस एट द बेस ओनली, है ना, यू हैव टू कंप्लीट ना आपका जो साइकिल है ना, पोटर जो बना रहा है, जो भी पोर्ट बनाया जा रहा है, इट हैज़ टू बी कंप्लीटेड, है ना, उसको संपूर्ण तो होना पड़ेगा ना। इवन इफ इट वॉज अ वेरी प्लेजरेबल ना, यहाँ वो जो एनालॉजी प्रस्तुत कर रहा है, यहाँ रब्बी क्या कहना चाह रहा है, दैट व्हेन वी वर यंग then our life was full of love, full of playfulness, full of pleasures, full of happinesses, full of joys, full of adventures. But still, we cannot pause there. We have to grow old. है ना? Here at the end, at the top part, है ना? Up to the brim. Here what is happening? That here the image, here the life is not that much happy. Here the faces are not that much happier. No pleasure is there, no happiness is there, no adventure is there. But still, to be complete, to attain that totality of our life as was designed by the God himself, by the potter, by our maker, we have to obey this sternal stress also. ना भगवान ने, he has been very playful, he has been very pleasant with us, he has given us the opportunities to love and laugh when we were young, and now in our old age he has become a bit stern, a bit hard upon us. So what, we have to obey his pattern, we have to obey his moods or his dictates. Look not thou down but up. To usage of a cup, the festal board, lamps flash and trumpets peal, the new wine's foaming flow, the master lips aglow, thou heaven's consummate cup, who needest thou with, what needest thou with earth's veil? Now, just continuing that analogy of the cup, that the cup which was being made by the potter, and the imagery of that cup which were printed on that cup, or the patterns which were being engraved on that cup are what? That they were very happy, very pleasant on the base, but on the upper part they are very grim, they are very sad looking. But still, he says, look not thou down but up. Don't look downwards. He is addressing to the man. Then don't look downwards means don't look towards that youth of yours when you have enjoyed the thing, when you have enjoyed those pleasures, but look up. But look up towards your old age. Because here only you can use that knowledge which you have stored so far. You can use those abilities which you have gained through your experiences. Because what he says, because to usage of a cup, now you have to look up towards the usage of a cup, that where this cup will be used now. ना वो तुलना कर रहा है that if our life or if we are a cup, है ना, वो ह्यूमन बींग्स, हमारी जो आदमी की जो तुलना कर रहा है वो किससे कर रहा है? उस कप से कर रहा है। तो वो कह रहा है कि ये जो कप था, हमारा जो ये शरीर रूपी जो कप था, है ना, ये जो कप था, ये अब क्या होगा इसका? आफ्टर डेथ वी विल फेस द गॉड हिमसेल्फ, वी विल बी इन द heavens, and he says, look at what will happen with you in the heavens. There will be the festal board, lamps flash and trumpets peal. Means there is a feast, there is a function going on, there is a party you will have there, and there the festal board means that board is that table, dining table की बात कर रहा है. Festal board means festival टाइम ऑफ डाइनिंग टेबल विल बी देयर. मीन्स जब फंक्शन होता है ना, उस समय जो हमारी डाइनिंग टेबल होती है उस पर जिस तरह से पकवान होते हैं, उस पर जिस तरह से व्यंजन होते हैं, वैसे वो वहाँ जो हेवन में, स्वर्ग में जो फेस्टिविटीज़ मिलने वाली हैं उनकी बात कर रहा है. लैम्प्स फ्लैश एंड देयर विल बी द फ्लैशेज ऑफ लैम्प लाइट्स, trumpets peal and the trumpet will be sounded there in the heavens. The new wine's foaming flow, or the new wine means this old wine, the wine of life, you have ended, you have drunk it to the fullest. ये जो जीवन रूपी जो वाइन थी इसका टेस्ट तुम कर चुके हो, you have ended it, you have finished it, and now there will be the new wine and it will flow up to the brim, its foams will flow up to the brim. यानी वो what he wants to say that there is no utilization of base now in the heaven. जब आप heaven में पहुंच रहे हो तो वो जो कप है ना, उस कप का जो यूटिलाइजेशन हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, उसमें शराब डाली जा रही है ना, वो जो हेवनली ब्लिस जो है वो उसमें पोर डाउन हो रहे हैं. तो वो जब पोर डाउन हो रहे हैं तो वो कहाँ हो रहे हैं, ऑन द अपर पार्ट, देयर द फॉर्म्स विल फ्लो, द मास्टर्स लिप्स एग्लो, एंड देन हु विल ड्रिंक फ्रॉम दैट कप, द गॉड हिमसेल्फ, एंड देन हिज लिप्स विल बी ग्लोइंग ना, उसके जो चेहरे पे उसके जो लिप्स होंगे वो आफ्टर ड्रिंकिंग दैट वाइन दे विल बी ग्लोइंग विद दैट न्यू वाइन्स इफेक्ट. दाउ हेवंस कंज्यूमेट कप, because now you are the consummate means perfect cup of for heaven. Don't look, why needest thou to look at earth's wheel? So why are you looking at the this wheel of earth? Whatever is happening here, you don't need to know, you don't need to take heed of it. Why? Because you have already attained that highest achievement, that now you are made for the God himself, for the heavenly pleasures, for the heavenly blisses. So you don't need to crave for the earthly pleasures. But I need now as then thee, God, who moldest man, and since not even while the world was did I to the wheel of life with shapes and colors rife, bound digitally, mistake my end to slake thy thirst. He says that though now I have reached up to you, O God, and now I am there, you are about to drink the wine from me, drink that essence of me again. But he says, but I need now as then. Even I need you now as I needed you then. Now means in my old age, at the end of my life, as then means as in my youth. I need you as I needed you in my young age. I need you in the very same manner in my old age also. And since not even while the will was did I to the wheel of life with shapes and colors rife, bound digitally. He says, and why I need you? Because even when the life was not smooth, when the wheel of life with shapes and colors rife, there were rife shapes, there were means those patterns, those on the wheel of life, they were not suitable, they were against me, they were difficult for me. Even then I kept bound to you, however digitally I felt, but I kept bound to you. And did I mistake my end? Even then I did not mistake my end, means what I could do, I did the very same. I have kept faith in you, I have kept intact your designs, your scheme, to slake thy thirst, so that now I can quench your thirst. ना वो उस प्याले की बात कर रहा है जो प्याला जिससे अब खुद गॉड हिमसेल्फ विल ड्रिंक द वाइन ऑफ दैट हेवनली वाइन. तो उस रूप में कह रहा है कि आपके होठों की प्यास को पूरा करने के लिए, उसको क्वेंच करने के लिए, उस प्यास को बुझाने के लिए मैंने आई डिडंट कमिट एनी मिस्टेक एट माई एंड, एंड दैट्स वाई आई नीड यू नाउ एज आई नीडेड यू देन, बिकॉज यू आर द फोर्स or you are the captain who guided this ship of mine through that wheel of life. So take and use thy work, amend what flaws may lurk, what strain of the stuff, what warpings past the hymns. He says, so take and use thy work. I am your work, है ना. So now take me and use according to you. If there are some flaws, if there are some mistakes, if there are some defects might appear now to you, though I have tried my best, I have bound, even if I bound myself digitally, but I just kept my aim clear. I just tried my best. But if still there are any flaws are found by you, then amend them. Take and use your tools and amend that work. What strain of the stuff, what warpings past the aim? Means whatever strain, whatever attribute, whatever quality, whatever thing I have, or whatever shortcomings which I have, means the things which I have or the things which I don't have, and because of them I have missed that aim. अगर ऐसा कुछ है कि कुछ ऐसी क्वालिटीज हैं, कुछ ऐसे गुण हैं जो मेरे पास हैं, कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें जो मेरे पास नहीं हैं, जिनकी वजह से मैं उस एम तक नहीं पहुंच पाया, उस एम से अगर थोड़ा बहुत भटक गया हूँ, देन अमेंड मी, है ना। तो मेरा सुधार जो है वो अब आप ही कर सकते हो. दैट्स व्हाई आई नीड यू नाउ एज आई नीडेड यू देन, ना. माई टाइम बी इन दाई हैंड, परफेक्ट द कप एज प्लांट. नाउ माई टाइम इज इन योर हैंड्स, ना. मीन्स नाउ whatever you wants to do with me, you can do me. Perfect the cup as planned. Now perfect this cup of mine, this life of mine, as you have planned to do. Let age approve of youth and death complete the same. Let age approve of youth. Now whatever I have achieved, whatever I have done in my youth age, let that be approved, means let that be completed, let that be evaluated completely by this age, means old age of mine, and death complete the same. And then death complete the old age, means जो कुछ शॉर्ट कमिंग्स थी उनको मैं अब अप्रूव कर सकूं, उनको मैं अब अमेंड कर सकूं. कब? जब मैं ओल्ड एज में हूं. और ओल्ड एज में अगर कुछ जो भी रहता है, दैट शुड बी कंप्लीटेड विद माई डेथ. बट आई वांट टू बी परफेक्ट व्हेन आई रीच टू यू, ना. जब मैं आपके पास पहुंचूं, देन जस्ट मेक मी कंप्लीट. सो हियर comes the end of the poem. The poem it presents the philosophy of Robert Browning about the afterlife for soul. He has believed in this thing that the soul remains forever, and whatever we do or whatever we achieve in this life, that remains permanent with the soul, and there is a connection between the God and our soul. So completely the poem through the mouthpiece of Rabbi presents the philosophy of Browning about the goodness of soul, about the permanence of soul, and about what are the philosophy of Browning about the life, that how we should spend our youth age and how to spend our old age. So this is it. Thank you.